October is Breast Cancer Awareness Month, and we are teaming up with our community partners, Energy Transfer and Houston Christian University, to help support a really great cause.
It is so important. Today, Mill Camp is out in Upper Kirby at Tacos A Go-Go, one of many local businesses hosting fundraisers throughout the month to help support the Rose, which is an incredible breast cancer organization. Mel, give us the 411.
Oh my gosh, so there's so many things you can do around Houston throughout the month of October to support the Rose. It is a fantastic organisation. Coming up, we're going to see some of those ways that you can support the Rose and also see what they're doing here at Tacos A Go-Go. But first, I want you to take a look at this story about what the Rose is doing to help support breast cancer survivors and patients of breast cancer here in Houston. Take a look. When you see the Rose, what does it make you think?
To me, it actually makes me think of surviving. It makes me think of breast cancer, and it makes me think of, people that need help like I did at that time. And so it's hope for me, believe it or not. Because without it, I don't think I would have, I don't know where I would be,
At the Rose, we don't want any woman to die of breast cancer because she can't afford the cost of a mammogram.
Dorothy Gibbons co-founded the Rose back in 1986.
So many times just knowing that there's a place to go can make all the difference.
Laura discovered a lump in her breast while the world was on lockdown in the middle of the pandemic. With no insurance, she had no idea what to do next.
I had just quit my job. I was going to start looking for another job. So money was a big factor. And it was almost more important than the actual diagnosis itself. Because yes, I have a diagnosis, but what am I gonna do now? In my family, they were talking about, we'll sell our houses to get you the help that you need, things like that. And you really don't understand how much cancer treatments cost until you actually go through a cancer treatment. And if everybody in my family would have sold their houses, we would have all been homeless, and I probably still would be dead.
There are so many people that have found themselves without insurance or in between, the cracks. They don't know where to go. And that's what the Rose is for.
My niece, she worked at a hospital. She gave me their information, and that's how I found the Rose.
Women know they need a mammogram. It's about having access to them. And that's why our mobile units are so important. That's why we go to where women are, where they work, where they pray, where they go see their doctor at a clinic. And then in our big centers, we have the diagnostic workups, ultrasounds, biopsies. Our physicians are on site. They're talking to the patient. So when you leave, you know what you're going to need to get.
They did all the diagnostic, they did the ultrasound, they did confirm, that I had a suspicious mass.
And then the Rose were able to help you beyond that and get you to where you needed to be to get that removed.
So they have a thing called navigators, and they become your best friends. They are a wealth of information. They help you through those beginning steps where you feel like you're flying blind, like you don't have any idea what's happening, where to go, what to do. With the sponsors are a big deal too. They were able to help me pay for the beginning stages also.
If you are insured, come to us, because 3 insured women help us to screen 1 uninsured woman.
Check the tatas.
I can show you the women you're going to take care of. So we so appreciate that, and we really, really encourage you to tell your neighbors about the Rose, support us, volunteer.
What would you say to someone who is in the same position that you were in before you knew about the Rose?
One thing that I think a lot of people do is that they internalize and they stay quiet, and you need to reach out, because there's help out there. Literally your life-saving, place where, you're gonna find all the help that you need, from here, So just open up, be honest, ask questions, ask for help.
So awesome, such a wonderful organisation, The Rose, doing amazing work here in Houston for patients and survivors of breast cancer. And of course, October is the time to, as Laura said, check your tartars. Well, guess what? Tartar tacos are what you can get here at Taco A Go Go, and we're going to find out more about that and all of the great ways you can help support The Rose coming up soon on Houston Life. Make sure you're here for it.
Wow, Mel, that's such a powerful story. And to think that people are in this situation where selling a home is the only way they think they can get through it. I can't even imagine how tough that would be. But you heard that if you have insurance, you can go. And for every 3 women who get screened with insurance, they can provide 1 screening for a woman who is uninsured.
It's incredible. Incredible,
very, very
important
nice
work. And we'll go back to you soon, Mel. That's such important work. Really good story. So I'm glad we're doing that today.
Welcome back to Houston Life. Okay, everything everywhere is pink. Even the Eiffel Tower is pink. But here at Tacos A Go Go, the tacos are pink. It's for Breast Cancer Awareness Month. I do want to say that we couldn't be here today without our community partners, Energy Transfer and Houston Christian University. But we are here celebrating The Rose and all the amazing work they do here in Houston to support survivors and patients of breast cancer. And LaTonya, all over town, for all of October, so many businesses are getting involved to help raise money for The Rose, and it's really exciting.
It is. So we have so many different companies and businesses out there. We have Nice Winery doing their rosé all month long, and we have bourbon from Ladies of Libation. We have Rudy's. We have doing their pink cup all month long.
Make sure you ask for the pink cup. It'll cost you an extra $1, but that goes towards The Rose, so that's really awesome.
Yes, and we also have Source Vital. They are doing all year around, donating proceeds to The Rose. J Bar M has a delicious shareable pink cinnamon roll.
Yum.
Yum, yum, yum.
And speaking of yum,
Chick-fil-A, Cookies for Cancer. Stop by any particular Chick-fil-A and get those cookies and eat them up.
which is amazing. And this is a lovely rosé from Nice Winery, but it goes very well into here. Look at that.
Yes, we have a cooling ice bucket, and that is going 35% to The Rose. 35%.
This is amazing. I mean, all over Houston, of course, you can go online to The Rose/BCAM for Breast Cancer Awareness Month.
Yes.
TheRose.com/BCAM.
And I'm actually wearing Chloe Dow.
Oh my gosh,
Yes.
I forgot to ask you about this fabulous dress.
And
Chloe
she is
Dow's
doing
getting involved?
15% of everything pink in her store all month long. So go out, shop. We have Rag & Bone in the Galleria
Oh
as
my
well.
gosh. Basically, you can find the list of everything online, which is really awesome. And if we step over here, this is what I've been very excited to taste all day. Chef Maribel, thanks for having us here at Tacos
My
A Go
pleasure,
Go.
anytime.
Now, take a look at this. Ta-da!
Homemade pink tortillas.
Pink tortillas for the tartar taco. If you come and get it for the month of October, of course, you're supporting The Rose.
Yes, we are, and we're very proud to do this. You know, we've been doing this, I think this is the third year, and we're so proud to be part of it. Okay, so we're doing a pink tortilla, and we have choconostle sauce. That is
Now, this is very special because the choconostre.
A lot of people say, what is that? It's a cactus fruit. So it grows by the end of the summer and a couple months of the fall, so you can find it anywhere in Mexico.
And
when-
that is the
Yes.
secret to the sauce.
Yes.
And take a look at the pinkness in that.
We use beet juice to get the color.
Oh, in the color in the
yes.
sauce and also in the tortillas.
And
so
the tortillas.
everything's really healthy.
Healthy
This is what I
and
love.
natural, and it's really. Also, we had plant-based chicken, so everybody can get vegan.
So the
taco.
tartar taco is a chicken taco, which you can go real chicken or plant-based.
of
And
course.
how does it go? Can we make it up?
Of course. Are you gonna taste it?
I wanna taste
okay,
this.
Okay,
I
let's
wanna
do it.
taste
Let's
this.
do it quick. We have a chicken. Okay.
Oh,
And then
yeah.
you're gonna put a little of the carrots, julienne carrots, jicama, a little of the pickled onions and radish, and we get the cilantro, and of course the sauce.
The sauce.
The-
Wait,
Oh,
do
look at
I
this.
grind up the sauce myself with this? Is this how you make it?
Yes, yes.
Did you?
And do you the
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
You're gonna get some muscle
Okay, I
there.
think I'm good.
Okay,
I
we'll
think,
hold it
look,
for
I'm
you.
doing it with one hand, okay? I'm doing it with one hand. But this is amazing. If you look at
Yes.
this, I love the pink
The
seeds
pink
in
seeds
this.
there, and it's beautiful. It
You
has
can
a really
see-
good vitamins, like vitamin C, vitamin E. It's really good for us.
Okay, well, you
Yes.
know what? On that, I think I'm ready to
You
take a
have
bite.
to try
Latonia,
taco.
you can have the next bite, Latonia.
I will
I'm gonna
definitely be
do
taking
this.
one.
Tessa and Derek, this is amazing. This is the Tartar Taco. It's just one of many things you can get around Houston that's supporting the Rose. Of course, if you want to jump online to therose.org/BCAM for Breast Cancer Awareness Month, and you can get a list of all the places that are helping an amazing organization. I'm going to take a bite, but we'll be right back on Houston Live. Oh.
Yum.